Two recent industrial incidents have put accidental chemical releases back in the headlines and serve as a reminder of why emergency release planning is so important. In Washington state, a catastrophic failure at a paper mill resulted in the release of a large quantity of highly caustic processed chemicals, causing multiple fatalities and serious injuries. Meanwhile, in Southern California, emergency responders spent days working to stabilize a storage tank containing methyl methacrylate, a highly flammable chemical used in manufacturing. The situation became serious enough that tens of thousands of residents were evacuated while crews worked to prevent a potentially catastrophic release or explosion. When incidents like these occur, many people understandably focus on what has happened. But from a risk management perspective, the more important question is what could happen if a release occurs and how far could the impacts extend beyond the facility boundary? Well, that's exactly what Section 112R of the Clean Air Act is designed to address. Under EPA's Risk Management Program, facilities that store certain regulated toxic or flammable chemicals above threshold quantities are required to develop a Risk Management Plan, or RMP. One of the key components of that plan is an off-site consequence analysis, which evaluates potential accidental release scenarios and estimates how far hazardous concentrations, fires, or explosions could affect surrounding communities. It's important to understand that this type of modeling is very different from traditional air permitting work. Models like AirMod are designed to evaluate routine and traditional emissions from stacks and vents using representative meteorological conditions. On the other hand, accidental release modeling, think models like Aloha or SLAB, focuses on emergency situations, large releases occurring over minutes. Depending on the chemical or release mechanism, this analysis may need to account for dense gas dispersion, flashing liquids, toxic vapor clouds, pool fires, or vapor cloud explosions. The objective isn't demonstrating compliance with an air quality standard, but rather it's understanding potential consequences and supporting emergency planning and community protection. Doing these analyses ahead of time gives emergency responders the information they need to manage a release like this real time. By the time they reach the accident site, they have more important things to do at that moment besides running a model. So with the recent incidents in Washington and California serving as reminders of the importance of preparedness, I've included an accidental release modeling checklist with this post. See the comments below. Whether you're an environmental manager, process safety professional, facility owner, or air quality consultant, it's a useful tool for understanding the key questions that should be addressed before an emergency occurs, not after.